Where did this computer? Welcome everybody. Today is Monday, August 7th. This is my second Zoom for today. Super awesome. But today's August 7th, and we just got back from conference and we are pumped up. I don't know about you, but conference was huge, super exciting, and very motivational. So hopefully we can bring that to those that are on the call that maybe didn't get to go to conference, but are planning on it next year. Or maybe, you went to conference and you want to just share everything exciting. So I do have a slideshow because it's how I stay on track. So today's agenda, you're welcome. We are going to welcome and congratulate everybody on the call. We've already welcomed everyone. Welcome everybody. Congrats on either attending conference live or attending conference on the live feed. Some of you did it from your own house. Some of you went to Maggie's house. Congratulations on doing all of that. We're going to have 5 minutes of peer sharing. A few of you guys have put together 5 minutes of highlights from your workshops, and we would love to hear from you. So that is super exciting. Next, we're going to have a new vision for our team. I'm pumped up to share that with you guys. We're going to talk about how we're changing our team meeting up a little bit. We're going to talk about the Freeze Remote Workshop cutoff date. We're going to talk about our opportunity event, accountability buddies, and then of course what the next steps are. We are already getting some chats. Yay, Colleen is excited. Bookings galore. I love it. Okay, so peer sharing. Here we go. So really quick, I do want to go back to that other screen. I don't know how to. Oh, look at that. I did it. The future depends on what you do today. So if you're sitting in your seat and you're like, you know what? Oh, I really wish I would have done a training today, or oh, I really wish I went to conference, or oh, I really should have made that phone call today. I just want to tell you that tomorrow's a new day and you can restart your business every single day. Okay? So the future depends on what you do today or tomorrow morning. So make your list for tomorrow while we're going through this whole Zoom chat, and jot down some notes of things that you want to take action on tomorrow. Maybe you want to take. Oh, what? Okay, so if you're loud, if you have somebody you're talking to, there's a bug in my office. Make sure you mute yourself. But yes, what? Maybe you want to take action next week or next month or next year. Just take some notes and jot that down and be prepared. Just get excited for what the future has to hold. Okay, so 5 minutes of peer sharing. It's okay, Heather Jones. We love you. No need to say sorry. These are the rock stars that attended National Conference 2017. It was so exciting. If you want a shirt, I totally have extras. So just message me. They're $20, and you can get yourself a rock star future executive team shirt. But anyway, let's start with peer sharing. I have Allison's slideshow because she has no voice, and I will maybe do hers after somebody else. So who wants to start? Who has some peer sharing? Anybody want to start off?
Dawn and I will to get it over with, right, Dawn?
Fabulous.
Oh, come on, Dawn. Figure it out.
I might have muted her. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. Unmute. There you go. You're good. I unmuted you, friend.
She has to be on the phone.
What?
I think she has to do it on the phone.
She's doing that on purpose. All right. No?
I'm on the phone and you can't hear me.
What?
It says she said I am on the phone and you can't hear me. Okay, somebody else go first.
Okay, want me to, Carrie, are you ready? Or do you want me to go first with Allison's? I can't hear you. Okay, wait, you're unmuted. Nope, Can't hear you. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna unmute everybody. Unmute all.
You had something and I had to press a button and they
Okay,
could finally hear me.
okay, we can hear you, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
You can or can't?
We can.
Oh,
Hey,
never mind. Never mind. They can hear me. Sorry about that. I was trying to fix it.
Okay, you're all you are unmuted.
Hey, Dawn.
You and Christy, go ahead.
Okay, so we're doing ours on bookings and what everyone must know. And we're going to alternate back and forth. So the first one that we're going to talk about was, it's a numbers game. 1 out of 5 people will book. Bigger numbers equal more people who are likely to book parties and join your team.
All right, so telling is not the same thing as coaching. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't just tell your host to over-invite, but she needs to know why. So have her pick 2 to 3 big items out of the catalog that she wants. Then tell her that she's going to need a $1,000 party to get those items. By inviting 40 to 50 people, she may get 15 orders. If 15 people spend approximately $75, then she'll have a $1,000 party. And ask her how she feels about inviting 40 to 50 people. If she's hesitant, find out why. Ask how many is on her list so far, and then help her with ideas of who else to invite. Did you invite your coworkers? And if she says yes, then ask, well, all of your coworkers? Remind her about her kids' caregivers, sports friends, her hairdresser, gym friends, and the dentist. Okay, Dawn.
Right
I
there.
see her lips moving.
Uh-oh. We can't hear you. What did you do? Oh, how about now? No. I don't know what's going on. Do you have her part, Christy?
I don't.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. You want me to keep going with mine?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Right.
And Dawn can pop in.
Okay. So ask your host to think of 2 people who love her and want to see her get that rock crock in her kitchen. Then have her call them and ask them to collect outside orders for her and to bring a friend or 2 to her party. How about now, Dawn? All right. Do a virtual checkout chat. Do you guys call your guests who check out online? Call every guest and first thank them for their order, then go over their order, confirm their mailing address, and offer other tools. Ask if they had any other items on their wish list, and then ask if they are interested in hosting. You'll also want to...
We got her.
All right, let me finish this little part and she can have it.
Go
You
ahead.
also want to call past guests and see how they're liking their new products. So, for example, hi, Sue. I just wanted to check in and see how you like the quick slice you bought. Are you ready to host a show so you can get that rock crock, for example? Okay, go, Dawn.
Okay, you want to practice your booking and power tool talk. Know what you're going to say. Do it in front of a mirror with a smile on your face. Practice, practice, practice. You want me to go again?
Yeah, go again.
Okay. Place yourself in your own office setup for success at the beginning of your show. Start your party within 8 minutes. That gives people time to show up fashionably late, and those that come after time to still have time to catch up. Make sure you do 1 or 2 recipes because you're not a catering service. You're next, Christy.
Okay. Booking hesitation cards. Have you guys ever heard of this? So during your full service checkout, find out your guest's hesitation for booking and provide them a solution. So make up cards with a hesitation on one side and your answer on the other. So when they give you an excuse you've heard before, you can show them that others have had the same concerns and you are ready to help. So on one side, you could have, I'm so busy. And on the other side, show them 20-minute meal recipes that you can prepare. If they say, my house is too small, have a card for that. And on the other side, offer your house or ask if they have a friend who would allow you to use their kitchen. If they say, no one will come, flip the card and say, then you can help them by listing off people to invite they may not have considered yet. Did you have any more, Dawn?
I do.
Okay.
Make sure you're asking everyone. At checkout, don't ask, do you want to book a party? Instead, say, so when I'm coming to your house, so when am I coming to your house to cook for you and your friends?
Remember, good? Remember, my job is not through until I book 2, and I am not free until I book 3. So keep those in mind depending on how many bookings you want. Did you have another one, Dawn?
Say that again.
Nope, you just said it.
Okay.
Book 2.
My
Your job is not through
until I book
until
2. Or if you want 3 bookings, I am not free until I book 3.
Love it. Okay, do you guys have any more?
We're done.
No, that's it.
Okay, who is next? Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. If you guys could share your notes on our page, too, that would be awesome. If you want to just take a quick picture and share it, that would be great. Okay, who's next? Okay, I'm going to go next then, real quick. I'm going to stop sharing real quick and go to Allison's because she provided me with a slideshow since she cannot talk. Okay, cancel. What's happening? All right. Okay, guys, so Allison took the one on time management for leaders, getting organized and staying on track. Some of this may apply to you, some of it may apply to you on a business aspect or even as a leader's aspect. So here we go. Okay, there's some background noise. So if you're in a loud place having a conversation with your spouse, go ahead and just mute yourself.
Robbie, I want to kiss. They can't hear me right now.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Okay, so Allison put together this slideshow for you guys. Does your office look like this? Getting organized will help you work smarter, not harder. Who can relate with their office looking like that? I can just turn around right now. Okay, so you will need 6 binders, 1 to 1.5 inch binders. It's awesome right now because back to school is going on. So you have sales. You'll need to label your binders as follows: bookings, recruits, team, recipes, director bound, and meetings. So this is really for those leaders out there, or maybe this is what you're building up to. So this is a great time saver. So booking binders. So you need January through December dividers. You'll also need to insert notebook paper in between each section for the notes, and use to list contacts for each month of booking to plan your host coaching effectively. Recruiting binder, you'll need another set of January through December dividers. Follow up the same method of keeping track of bookings. Good idea to put together a booking binder for recruits when he, she, or she joins your team. Your team binder, use A through Z dividers. keep them by alphabet. So like A through Z, you would put their last name like Lemon under L. Include 3 additional dividers labeled 30, 60, 90. Give special There's a dog barking. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. Okay, thank you. Oh, let me go back. Lord help us all tonight. Okay. So give special place for the new consultants still coaching through the first 3 months of business. So this is pretty much making a binder for each aspect of your business. So you can do this even if you're not a leader yet, okay? Recipe binder. Remember, not all recipes are good show recipes. You can organize according to type of dish and or products featured. You can also add a sticky note to recipe listing. It's digitally saved name and title. Okay. All right. Go to Consultants Corner and print director-bound course materials for the team meetings binder. 2 sections, one for leadership and one for the participant version. Financial papers and taxes. Use an accordion file to keep track of expenses for your mileage or your gas, supplies, party expenses, consultant giveaways, and many more. It's a really good tip. Managing time in business. Utilize the brain dump method. Some of us have already heard this. List all the things you can do that you can think of to get done within a notebook every single night. So maybe right before you go to bed, everything that's running through your head, put it on paper. Just jot it all down real quick and decide which are the 5 most important tasks to get done and work those before anything else the next day. Get help, live virtual assistant. So if you are overwhelmed, maybe you have a big team and maybe you need extra help, just hire your kid, hire your neighbor, hire a friend to help you out. Someone you hire like a child or spouse to stamp catalogs, assemble host packets, etc. So you could really focus on those things that you yourself has to focus on. Managing time, keep track of the host coaching with a weekly calendar and monthly tracker. Create reminders in Siri or smartphone to prevent forgetfulness. Try to delegate responsibility to team members and or downline whenever possible. Takes a village to promote a team. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's a good one, Eileen. We need to write that down and put it on our desk. Learn Evernote and utilize its full potential. Oh my gosh, Allison, that was great. Those are great tips. All right. So who else has some peer sharing? I'm going to unmute. Oh, I don't want to unmute everybody because I'm scared. But if you are next, go ahead and unmute yourself.
I can go next.
Yay. Thank you, Adrienne.
Sorry, I was having trouble figuring out how to unmute myself.
It's okay. You did it.
Okay, so I took Grow Your Income, Move into Leadership. And it was actually a lot of the same stuff that you learn in the Director Bound program. Mm-hmm. But it was also some other motivational tips, which was cool. Some of the things they talked about, the first thing they asked us is, where do you see yourself in your business by the end of October, which is in about 90 days from now? So no matter where you are, look at it from the same perspective as if you're a brand new consultant looking at doing fast track. I'm not going to spout out the numbers because there's a lot of them. But they said leaders never work to minimums. So a director's requirements are $750 in personal sales, 5 team members in addition to themselves, and $5,000 in team sales. But leaders never work to minimums. So those are the minimums, but work beyond that. Focus on being green by 15, not by the end of the month. I thought that was really cool because we hear it all the time from you, Christina. Decide, commit, and succeed. So when you do those 3 things, just something to remember. One of the things they talked about, and it's in if you've seen the Director Bound booklet on Consultants Corner, there's this little sheet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having to do this on my phone, or I would just share it
It's
with you
okay.
guys by the screen. But and it's your beliefs determine your actions, and your actions determine your results, and your results reinforce your beliefs. And another thing it has in here is to rate your belief level in the product, the host opportunity, the business opportunity, the company, yourself, and others. And if you're not at a 10, which is the highest, what will you do to strengthen your belief? Know your why, because your why will keep you focused and determined. And once you know your why, write it down so you can read it every day. They said use SMART goal setting, and SMART is an acronym. Be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And I think there's a quote that goes that a goal is just a dream with a time limit. I think is how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Track everything. So new consultants, how you train them, your host coaching, everything you need. Just going back to the time management, track everything, all your leads. When working on promoting, communicate with your own director daily. And if you have to be the one to be responsible for that communication. Train your brain, write affirmations down and read them daily. And they suggested a few books. Train Your Brain is actually the name of one of them. I didn't get the author of that, but No Limits by John Maxwell, and The Miracle Morning by Howell Elrod. Another thing they said was be prepared to fight your inner voice. You're gonna have to combat some outer voices from other people, but you are your own worst enemy. So be prepared to fight your inner voice. Some tips they gave was make sure that you have at least 2 parties every week. Track those parties and share the opportunity with everyone. And just like they said this in the closing general session, but have an August blitz. Book 10 parties. And I think that's really all I had.
Love it. Adrienne, there were so many things that you touched on that sometimes as leaders we forget, and it's just, I love it. I think the one thing, when you said track everything, I think everybody should get a notebook and just start tracking everything. You know, those 3 contacts a day, you know, whenever you're making follow-up calls, have a notebook and only use one notebook. Don't just get sheets of paper randomly, but have a notebook and have everything in there, because then it's easy to go back and say, oh, I called this person last Tuesday. Let me call her again and follow up with her. Or, you know, those types of things. So having that notebook really, really helps. And I have notebooks for different things. Like I have one for different, you know, all sorts of stuff. But having that one main notebook for those different types of follow-up things and those items are really, really key. But I love, love, love. You learned a lot. I love it. I can't wait to see you. You know, put it all into action. It's going to be exciting. Okay, who's next? Thanks, Adrienne.
Yeah.
Carrie, are you there? Let's see if I can unmute her.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I had to dial in through my phone. I don't know why my laptop won't let me use the audio, and I couldn't hear you guys. I heard you guys in the beginning, and then it just stopped, so I had to call in.
Okay.
All right, so let me go back to the one I'm talking about today is the recruiting from the heart. and in the email that you had sent with the links for documents that they provided, the one, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. She actually read this almost verbatim. So if you guys looked in that link for the Recruiting from the Heart Sincere Recruiting Statement, everything she said is on here. The only thing that she did was she embellished a little bit about her story. But then the notes that I took from the other presenter, basically they were just saying that you really need to think about how the opportunity is going to help others, not what it's going to do for you or how it's going to help you. They did do the whole belief triangle, but they just kept going over and over about you don't want to think about you when you, if you only think about yourself, then it's not going to work. You really need to think about how to bringing the benefit to them is obviously going to help them. And then they asked, what brought you here? Why did you choose Pampered Chef? What has the business done for you? And write these answers down, because then that's something that you can then relate to the person that you think that you can help. So like I have somebody in mind, and from just sitting in that class, it just made me like a light bulb went on, like, you know what, this really could help my friend. So I'm gonna, I had messaged her today, so hopefully I can touch base with her tomorrow and talk to her more about it. Again, they touched base on attitudes, beliefs, knowledge, habits, accountability, and then just, talking to them and getting to know them, like at the parties. Because then you could talk to them in the beginning, you get to know them, then you could talk to them at checkout, and then you follow up with the phone call either the same day or the day after. And the one story she was saying was that, she really, when she went to the party, she really wanted to do it. But then when the consultant asked her about it, she was more like embarrassed, like she didn't want everybody else to know that she would actually do it. So she actually told the consultant, I would never do that, or I would never do this, like kind of nasty, because she felt embarrassed. Because like the women that were also at the party didn't know how bad off she was. And like she was saying that she lived in like a single wide trailer and her monthly food budget was only like $140 a month. And all she could think about was how much better it would be even if she made an extra $100 a month. But she didn't want the other women, because they were all like physicians' wives at the party, and she didn't want them to know like how bad off she really was. So then she read the brochure that the consultant gave her at the end of the party, and then the next day the consultant called her and she was like, yeah, I want to do this. So she was thankful that the consultant, called her the next day. So that was really, again, it was eye-opening, because I'm thinking, here's this woman, struggling with, in her situation, and I'm like, I'm not in that situation, but I can still do that. So, but anyway, they just kept, going on and on about everything you say should come from the heart. Like, you should sit down and really talk from the heart. And I mean, I guess that was the gist of it, why the class was called that. But again, just making sure that you're talking to them because you truly feel like you can help them and you believe in the company and you believe in what we're doing.
I love it.
So.
Yeah, I think that totally, I think a lot of people get caught up in themselves when they go to a party or when they're talking to somebody about this opportunity, and they're thinking, oh, I just want to get one more recruit, or, maybe they have 4 people in their team and they want one more to be a director. And they are just like, oh, I just want, so-and-so to join my team so I can reach the next level, right? Well, when you make it about
Right.
people, it totally comes back tenfold. So don't get caught up in all about you. When you help others achieve what they want, you eventually will achieve what you want. So I think that the name of that, Recruiting from the Heart, is genius, because it should come from your heart, because that is what the whole point of this business is, right? Helping others achieve whatever it is they want. So, and I do believe that you know, questioning your belief in this company. Do you believe that Pampered Chef can help people out? Do you believe that we work for the best direct sales company out there? Do you believe that our products and our recipes help people get dinner on the table? Do you believe that this is an amazing business opportunity for anyone and everyone? You know, it may not be for everyone, but it's for anyone to try, right? So do you believe,
Yep.
do you truly believe that in your heart? And if you do, then you will never come across pushy. You will never come across as trying to, promote yourself, you know, all that stuff. You'll come across as genuine and passionate and excited. And people love that. People want in on that. Okay, thanks, Carrie. Great job. Anybody else have anything they want to share before we move on? Are we good? Awesome. Anthony, did you have any? Look, I'm totally putting you on the spot, buddy. Nope, you're good. Eileen, are you? I think Eileen's still out there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you have anything you wanted to share about anything that you learned at conference that was like,
Well, let's see. I took notes on the developing leaders.
I'm totally putting you on the spot here.
I'll tell you, the one thing that sticks out in my head is the virtual party girl who wasn't a virtual party person. She was a cooking show person, and she was getting her first bunch of shows lined up on her calendar, and she had 8 people who wanted to do virtual parties. So she called her upline director and she said, wouldn't it make more sense for all 8 of these hosts to buy a kit and get paid to do their own show as a consultant? She promoted to director in 45 days doing that.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard of that. So I don't know if that's news to anybody else, but I thought that was.
I was hoping you would share that story.
It was amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh, she just said, wouldn't it make more sense if they just buy a kit? These are their friends. They can just sell to their friends, make the money, you know, and become a qualified consultant. So that worked. So
8 team members like that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I think one of my eye-openers, kind of like that eye-opener, was that some of these people that were up there on stage, some of these people that were teaching these workshops were virtual consultants only. They don't even do live shows, okay? So whether you love to do a live cooking show, whether you hate to do a virtual party, maybe you like to do both, I don't know. But there are people making, let's just say, $10,000 a month, I know for a fact, doing virtual stuff only. Okay, so that is mind-blowing, and they are no different from me or you or you or you or you. They, you know, like, everybody can do this. There is no reason why you can't. Okay, so the only thing standing between you and that is what's in your head. And if you want to work, because if you want to work, you can achieve anything. So, yeah, with that, I don't know if that's helpful at all. Okay, so here we go. We're going to share the screen real quick. We're going to move on. If anybody else has anything else they want to share, just go ahead, feel free to share their notes on the page. We have about 20 minutes. Oh, there's somebody chatting. Hold on one second. Thank you. Thanks, Allison. Amen. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, so our new vision. So one of the things that I learned is that if we want to achieve something, we have to put it out there in the universe. So what better vision than to have shoot for the moon and you'll land among the rock stars, right? So I thought I would take the vision of our shirts that we had, that we still have, and make our new vision board out of it. So this is what it looks like to have a future executive team. At conference, we had so many consultants on our team. express that they want to be the next director on our team. They want to promote to the next level. They want more out of their business. They want to work smarter, not harder. So this is what it's all about. The future executive team will have 6 first line, 2 second gen, 2 second line, and then the stars at the bottom are all of you guys that are senior consultants, team leaders, consultants that want to, promote to the next level, get more out of your business, make a bigger paycheck. I shared with some of the girls that were at lunch on Saturday what my paycheck was. I don't normally share my paycheck, but I learned at conference I should. And the reason I don't, or I never did, was because I always felt like I was bragging. But I learned that that's not really the case, that could be the inspiration or motivation for someone to stretch themselves, to work harder, to try to promote to the next level. So I shared with them that my paycheck for July was $5 shy of $5,000. And I shared that my personal sales were around 3,000 of that paycheck, and my team overrides or my team commissions were $2,000 of that paycheck. So do you guys think I'm working smarter, not harder, to earn that paycheck? I mean, so I encourage all of you to maybe share your paychecks that are in leader roles. Maybe you're a team leader or a director. Share your paycheck and share what the difference was for your team overrides, because that could be the excitement or the motivation for someone to try to reach the next level. And I'm going to say this: you and I, all of you guys on the pay on this call or on our team, we are the same. We are all human beings. We all put our pants on the same way. We all started out with the same kit. It just depends on what you do with it. Okay? It depends on how bad you want it, what your why is. Are you willing to work for it and get to the next level? So if you are, there's going to be a survey at the end of this, and I'm going to do a drawing. But Christy said it motivated her. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm excited. So this is our new vision. I actually sent these already to Office Depot. I'm having them printed out on big 24 by 36 boards. And we're going to have these at the meeting. And we're going to put, I'm going to make up little, what are they called? Astronauts with faces in them. And, they're going to be on each spoon. They're like a rocket ship. Isn't it fun? I'm so excited about my little board. Anyway, and the stars at the bottom, as you can see, there's 12 of them. If you want your name on one of those stars, that means it doesn't matter what your level is right now or your title. That means that you are shooting for director status or above and beyond.
Did your power go out, or did you do that?
Oh, okay. There's what? It's okay.
Sorry.
It's right.
My light went out.
It's okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So if you want a star on this board, you let me know. Okay. The next board that I printed out, this is a new goal board. So this is going to be for all of you guys that are recruiting, that are adding people to your teams. This is working smarter, not harder. So each one of those stars, as you recruit or add people to your team, we're going to put your name there. And then we're going to give you stars for each person you add to your team from August through December. And some of you have already added people to your team. So at the meeting next Monday, or when I get these boards, I'm going to write names on there, and I'm going to get some stars, like little stickers, and stick them on there. I know that this doesn't look very big, but it will be big when it's blown up. So as you add team members, we're going to add your name, and then your name gets added once, and then you keep getting stars next to your name. Sound good? Okay. And then this is our last board that I have. I looked at numbers from last year, from August through December, and we added around 50 new consultants just from last August through December. So I did a little goal setting for us, and I selected the number of 82. So there may not be 82 stars on this board, but that's okay, because I'm going to make 2 boards. So as you add new team members, we're going to write their names on each star. Okay, so we're going to be updating these boards. I'm going to be taking pictures of them, posting them on the team page every single week so you can see where we are. And it's very exciting. So if you do want more and you want to be a part of this new vision for our team, our future executive team, it's so exciting. Our goal to promote to director or future, or our goal to promote to executive director team is by December 31st. So I said it, that's the goal. We're going to do this. And if you want to be a part of this amazing ride, earn extra money, and, start making lives different by asking people to join your team. And, you just never know where it can lead you. So if you want more, we're going to start a 6 Weeks to Success group the end of this month, beginning of next month. And it's going to be for 6 weeks. It's going to teach you about booking, recruiting. It's going to teach you about host coaching and onboarding new consultants and all sorts of things. So it's very exciting. And then also Pampered Chef has come out with a whole new onboarding, new consultants training. So they're going to be doing a lot of the work for us. So it's pretty exciting to partner with them. Okay, so next on the agenda is the team meeting change up. So starting in September, we are going to start having a virtual team meeting the first Monday of the month. And then the third Monday of the month will be a recipe night and recognition. So this month is a little different. We have our recipe night and recognition actually this coming Monday. And then we'll have like a virtual meeting the week after. So this month is backwards, but starting in September, we're going to have, and I know the first Monday of the month is Labor Day, so it may be the first Tuesday, it may be September 5th, will be our virtual. So the reason why we're doing this, I know a lot of you are all over the country. I know that a lot of you can't come to the team meeting for whatever reason. So I want everyone to have the same training no matter what. No matter where you are, no matter what your situation is, everyone wants to have the same, I want everyone to have the same training across the board. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new group, another group I should say, and I know you're like another group. But this group will only be when the virtual team meeting is going to take place. So that group will be called, virtual team meeting or something. And in that group will be all of the trainings, everything we're going to do virtual team meeting. So we'll probably post some before posts and some after posts, and then we'll all get on a Zoom chat at a certain time on that Monday, the first Monday of the month, maybe for an hour. I don't know. Or maybe it'll just be like a Facebook party type meeting where each post is a different training. Maybe Christy will go live with a training. Maybe I will go live with a training. Maybe we will partner up with another team and they will go live with a training, because we all know when we do things in groups, we learn a lot more. And I'm sure my voice is, starts to be monotone after a while. So the reason why we're doing that at the beginning of the month is so it sets you up for the whole month. Then the third Monday of the month is going to be Recipe Night and Recognition. So of course we're going to do recognition on the virtual meeting as well. But Recipe Night is going to be come and see how a live cooking show works. Come and record it with your, go live on your Facebook while we're doing our live Recipe Night. Bring friends to Recipe Night. Show them what Pampered Chef's all about if they want to join the team. And then, of course, we'll have some fun recognition. I really think the part of our team that we're missing is that relationship part where we're not, our team meetings are very overwhelming with trainings and cooking and all sorts of stuff that we're really missing that connection. And that's what I really want to get back to. So I hope you guys understand and are excited about that. Next Monday, real quick, we're going to plan on laminating the catalog covers. I have one right here if you have no idea what I'm talking about. So if you want to laminate your catalog, the first and the last page. If you do live cooking parties, if you don't do live cooking parties, don't worry about it. But at my live cooking parties, I use these catalogs. We talked about it before. If you want to laminate yours, go and get some 3 or 5 mil laminating sheets. Take the front and back cover off your 15 new catalogs, and we will laminate them. Also, you want to make sure you create those labels for the front of your catalogs. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm going to post the link to the Evernote with all of those documents, all of those labels, all that stuff. Okay? Also, we do need 5 team members to make 5 recipes from the new Season's Best Cookbook for next Monday night. So if you're interested and you want to do that, I will put all 5 of you into a drawing for a new fall product. So message me if you would like to do that. Okay?
Will you share the Season's Best, or can we get that online?
You should get it in your changeover kit. Did you guys get yours yet?
I didn't.
No? Okay. If you don't get it by Thursday, let me know and I'll post pictures of all the recipes and then you can choose. So if you want to make a new fall fall recipe, message me and then I'll send you some of the recipes, okay, to choose from. Real quick, our Mega Freeze Meal Workshop is August 26th. I believe it's Saturday, 10 a.m. The last day to order your seasonings for that Mega Freeze Meal Workshop is August 17th. So if you are not in that group yet, go on Facebook and look up Rockstar Team Monthly Mega FMW and request to join the group if you're not in there already. Then when you get there, click on the link and sign up for the workshop. Even if you're a consultant, we want to know how many people are coming because there's only room for 25 people. You can make 7 meals for your freezer. You can also cut those in half if you only have 2 or 3 people in your house. And then we're going to do this every single month, okay? So if you like it, then you post pictures, you get everybody excited, and then they want to come to the next one. And I totally suggest you doing the first one so you know exactly what's expected and you can explain it better to your friends. Kathy, I don't know if she's on the call tonight, but she said she went to Aldi's and got all of her groceries for less than $60. So really, she made 7 meals. She really made 14 meals because she only has 2 or 3 people in her house. She made 14 meals for around $120. So I think that's pretty amazing. So if you want to do the Freeze Meal Workshop, make sure you join that group and you order your seasonings by August 17th. If you have any questions, please let me know. Another thing that's going on with our group is the Opportunity Night, our event on Facebook. We're doing these twice a month. They're super successful. We had 2 or 3 people join our team from the last one. It's great information. So if you've ever had anybody interested in joining Pampered Chef, if you have friends that are curious, if you have hosts that you are dealing with right now, add them to the group or to the event right away because you just never know. Also last month, right before our last one, I went live, actually 10 minutes in, and I said, hey, anybody want to learn more about Pampered Chef? Join me. I'm doing an event right now. And 5 people posted and messaged me, and I added them, and 1 of them joined. So you just never know. But are you taking advantage of these opportunities that we're offering for you guys? So add all your hosts, guests, and friends that are interested in learning more. We are going to hold these twice a month. We'll hold them in the middle of the month and then a few days before the end of the month. And they're super successful. And I am working on cutting down the time a little bit. Accountability buddies. Say that 5 times fast. So accountability buddies. That is... Get an accountability partner and start achieving your goals. I will say that one of the biggest things that led to a lot of my success in the beginning was having that person that you were kind of inspired and excited and all that with, but also competitive with, right? So if you're a competitive person, find somebody on your level. So if you're a consultant, find another consultant. If you're a team leader trying to promote to director, find another team leader trying to promote to director, or maybe a senior consultant that's trying to promote to director. If you're a director, find another director in our team or another team. I know a lot of friends that are directors that if you are a director and you want to pair up with somebody, I can make that happen. So find somebody, don't just post it on our team page. Message somebody directly and say, hey, I think you're in the same boat I am, and I would love to hold each other accountable. Is that something you're interested in? Okay, so find an accountability buddy, and what accountability buddies do is they talk to each other every day, every other day, once a week, whatever you guys set up. Don't get stalkerish or weird about it. Okay, it's very fun. Maybe you ride together to the meetings. Maybe you get on Zoom chat and chat a few times a week. I have accountability buddies. Some are on this call, and they are amazing to have. You get to bounce ideas off of each other. You get to partner up with each other when you want to offer things. And you get to promote together. So that is like super exciting. You can go to conference together and share a room or a bed with each other. It's just really exciting. I know it's very funny. I see all of you laughing down there. But this is the first step to achieving your dreams and goals is to setting the dream or the goal. Putting it into writing and posting it in your office, posting it on the fridge, on your mirror, wherever. Having daily affirmations, telling yourself, I will be a director by November 1st. I will be putting money into savings every single month. I am loving the team that I am leading, all of those things. And then number 3 is having somebody to do it with. Setting that goal, making it happen. Accountability buddy or accountability partner is definitely, or a group. Maybe there's a couple of you together that want to do it together, but find that person. So what's next? Take advantage of every single training, event, opportunity our team has to offer. We have a lot to offer. I don't know if you're taking advantage of all of it. Did you know that people that attend meetings or a national conference or Zoom trainings like this on an average have 50% more increase in their business, their bookings, their recruiting? It's true because it's always in the forefront of their mind. They're excited, they're passionate. Number 2, decide if promoting is for you and if you want to work smarter, not harder. You have to decide, and if you decide it's not, that is A-okay. We could all still be friends. We're still on the same team. It's totally fine. Pick 1 or 2 of the things that we talked about tonight, maybe during the training part, that to implement right away. Or maybe you're going to go and do a bookings training online or something, but write that down. Maybe there's something you're struggling with in your business. There's a training on it, I promise you, on PCU or Consultants Corner. So unless you've listened to that whole thing and tried it out, totally do that. Number 4, find your accountability buddy and message them. Number 5, I'm going to post a survey on our team page, and you could fill that out. And if you do it within the next 48 hours, I'm going to put all of you into a drawing. Today's Monday. On Thursday morning, for a new fall product. Okay. Number 6, get to work. If you want all of this stuff to happen, you are your own boss. That's sometimes, I don't even know. Sometimes it's hard. I will tell you, discipline is very hard. Let me stop sharing my screen. But I don't have all the answers. I can't do the work for you. I can only help guide you along the way. But you have to put in the work. And if you want help, you have to meet me halfway. You have to say, okay, I've tried this, this, and this. Now what do I try? Or go and do a training and then message me or your accountability buddy and ask them, okay, now what? What should I do next? Things like that. Does all of that make sense? You guys are all like... Anybody, let's all unmute and talk. I know it's over. We have 4 minutes. Who has something to share? Unmute all. Hey. Yes, I can hear all of you now. Is that exciting? Are you guys excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm real excited.
Yes. Oh, the other thing I didn't even talk about, holy, our retreat, the end of September. I think Anthony over there is going to come. Maybe Eileen, maybe. We'll have some amazing speakers. Beth Jacobs, our upline, is going to come. That's going to be exciting. You never know what she's going to teach us or share with us. I mean, it's going to be amazing. So the only requirement is you just add one new team member to your team and then join us. It's going to be amazing. We'll all ride down together, hopefully, and or up or sideways or wherever you're coming from. We'll swing by an airport if you need that. You want to go to the beach. I'm just saying, and if you live more than 50 miles from the location or from me, and you promote to director or have the structure for director, Janelle's dying.
Janelle.
By September 15th, I will buy you a plane ticket, girl.
Let's go, Janelle.
I'm trying. I got this.
Yes, you do.
I love it. You guys, a lot of great stuff happened at conference. It was just so super exciting. But you guys are all a part of that. You guys are all a part of our Rockstar team. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's
Hey, Kelly.
somewhere.
I'm 13 hours in a car already, so I'm just saying.
Hey, girl.
Almost there.
You should have gone playing. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Y'all know what to do. You guys are going to do it, right?
Yes.
That's somebody I need to
We
text.
got this.
Super. I love it. Who's excited? Raise your hand.
Yay.
Can we take a big picture real quick? Everybody smile. Give me your smile face. Your excited face. You're welcome.
Oh,
I love it.
I just want to say something real quick because I'm not.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, everyone. You guys have a fantastic leader. Okay.
Yes, we do.
You guys are
Thank
in
you.
places, you just have to believe in yourself, and you have to get out of your own way. Okay. I'm super excited to see you guys up on stage as Maniscalco executive directors. So I'm super excited for all of you, and I will be the first to tell you that I will lose my voice at national conference next year. Okay? So
I love you, friend. I love you.
keep up the great work and never, ever, ever give up. It's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited for all of you. So
Anthony, did you see my picture or something? Do you
What?
see my picture? The never give up. That was
never
mine.
give up. Yes, Colleen, never give up. You're gonna be beautiful on stage in your red dress.
I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Thank you so much, friend. Yay.
So keep up the great work. We'll see you at the retreat.
Yay! All right, guys, we'll see you next Monday. Message me if you have any questions.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.